Out here walking along the wetland. Bright fall day, walking the dog. Here's a doozy conundrum for you. Posted about it earlier today. Systemic racism. You can hear people's faces scrunching up on that one. It's a tough topic. It's a pretty important topic. Such a nebulous term. It's slippery. It's like the green algae in that wetland beside me. Slippery, and maybe some might say slimy. It's a really tough one to sort of put a definition on. In my experience in my work, white male, able-bodied, all the various pieces of it, I've seen it at work. It's tough to put a finger on it at times, but here's an example that I've observed and experienced. Really important work being done in some organizations, education, healthcare, other institutions, writing policies, forming offices. One of the basic challenges is that if suggestions or accusations or feelings of systemic racism are raised by consumers or clients or students or whomever it may be within a system, customers, is putting the marginalized team, which could be, an equity, diversity, inclusion team, an Indigenous team, the Indigenous office, the support, putting those teams in the position of having to facilitate that tension and to be able to deal with it and to be able to set the space. It's a good argument to be made that that's systemic racism. I've heard some Indigenous scholars suggest that their work that they see in front of them is to create safe spaces within institutions for other Indigenous folks to be able to come into. It's not their work to educate white folks like me or other folks of other ethnicities about how to be respectful and how not to be influenced and impacted by systemic and structural racism, because there's a lot of it. And then the next conundrum that enters into that is what to do about it. So if somebody feels that systemic racism has occurred, is that a person-to-person issue that needs to be dealt with? Probably not. Is there a 3 strikes you're out policy that gets formed as someone gets suggested? Becomes a really slippery conundrum to be able to try and navigate. And I'm really curious about what others are doing in that space, what other organizations are doing, how are they navigating that? What are the teams that are put in place that step into that in-between space when there's suggestions of systemic or structural racism? What sort of strategies are being used? Is it about respectful communication or otherwise? Send some comments, leave some, post some. Really interested to learn more about what's going on in this space.